When the holidays come around, a lot of people may head to mom and dad's, maybe your sisters or your brothers, maybe you stay with friends to share in the holiday. No matter where you go, it's always important to be a good holiday house guest, or you may not be invited back. So here now with a list of do's and don'ts is Amy Goodman, who is editor-at-large for Southern Living magazine. In fact, you were just promoted to editor-at-large for Southern Living, so congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
A little early gift for you. It's so important, not just at the holidays, although a lot of us are house guests more often at the holidays, but year-round to be a good house guest. So you have a couple of quick tips for us.
For sure. The first is to really, kind of as a guest, not really crowd your host. And part of that is, be independent. It's okay to take a walk by yourself, take a book you've been meaning to read, also maybe some magazines, and foster some independent space, because that means that, it kind of fosters the relationship as well.
They don't have to hold your hand 24/7. They have
right.
things to do, like maybe go to work. So important to be able to take care of yourself. You also say you should absolutely offer to help cook around the house, make your bed every morning, clean up after yourself.
Right, you're not at a hotel. There's not going to be someone who's going to be making your bed and picking up the towels in the bathroom. And on that same vein, volunteer to offer to help in the kitchen, doing some cooking prep, or to set the table. All of these things are really nice nods that your host will appreciate.
Another nice nod, one of my favorite touches, because it's nice to do and also to receive, is a thank you note. A little something that means a lot.
And this means not via email. You really want to actually do a handwritten note. Select some special stationery if you can. Even another nice note after you've made your stay is to do a beautiful picture in a frame and send that after you've stayed to really show your appreciation. These are nice things to do after you leave.
So in addition to bringing a gift, a host gift when you arrive, send a little something after.
You should never arrive empty-handed.
Never empty-handed. We have some questions specifically from our viewers. The first one is someone we met yesterday doing her Christmas shopping, I think, at Macy's. This is Karen.
My name is Karen, I'm from England, Staffordshire. I'd like to know what the etiquette is to the time that you're supposed to stay when you're visiting someone.
That's right. Is there any truth to this? Ben Franklin said it and everybody else has seemed to pick up on it. Guests are like fish. After 3 days, they start to stink. Get rid of them.
You should make a predetermined time before you even arrive with your host as to when you're staying and when you're leaving. And you have to keep in mind your host may be working while you're playing. They're also making a tremendous sacrifice in having you, offering you food, a beautiful place to stay. Don't overextend your welcome.
Know when to leave. So important. Our next question came to us via Facebook. Christine writes, we are recurring house guests and stay at this family member's home every time we come to town. I occasionally bring small hostess gifts, but what should I do for Christmas? I would imagine you want to do a little something extra, but what should that extra be, Amy?
Right, you want to really show that you appreciate all the times that you stayed throughout the year, so make it a little bit more substantial, between $50 to $100, and prove it that you've actually stayed with them. Do something of their interest. So if they love wine, get a gorgeous wine decanter. If they always have fresh cut flowers, a beautiful vase. You're using those hand towels all the time. How about some monogrammed hand towels to show something really personalized?
That you get them and that you appreciate them. Another question from Facebook. This one comes from Matt, who wrote in to say, should I buy my own groceries or offer to buy groceries for a meal now and then, and how often? Plus, it sounds like Matt's staying for a long time if he's buying groceries.
If you happen to be grocery shopping with your host, it's very, very nice to offer to pay for the groceries. Or if not that, then maybe a meal. A host will never say, okay, please do this, this, and this. But if you offer, it will absolutely be appreciated. And another last tip that I love, before you even arrive, sometimes it's nice to pre-order something, have it arrive to the house, like a beautiful breakfast basket, to say, I'm coming, I'm on my way. It's a great way to kick things off.
That is nice. What about, so many people have trouble with allergies too while we're talking about food.
Yes.
Obviously, you can't expect your host to rearrange their kitchen for you, but you should let them know ahead of time, right?
Yes, that is the way to go. So if you have a gluten allergy or if you're a vegetarian, it's really nice to let them know. And also take some pre-snacks with you that are non-perishable to kind of make your way through. You do not expect them to always make a gluten-free meal, so really accommodate your own allergy as much as possible.
And accommodate your host, it sounds like, too. It's a nice thing to do.
Absolutely. And on that note, thank you so much for having me.
Well, we love having you, so come back again, and we love your new title. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Amy, thanks.